Ceballos, Savi Davison, Erica Santos.
It's just finding the simplest of ways, and usually it's the most effective as well. Good serve. Ceballos will take a swing. Drop ball. Araw is there. Robles down the line. Boston in play. Ceballos will try. And that lands in.
Yep. Check.
Mangulabnan serve in action. Ceballos whips it. Excellent pickup that time by Orvina.
Ooh, what a
Davison. Oh, yes. Rolling on the floor. Ceballos. Yes!
Ceballos, we all know this. Very crafty with her attacks. Went for the off-speed attacks, the tips. But this time, she went for that.
A little more ceiling in that front row. Ceballos' serve. Bang! And that ball died in the water. And the discipline of the first ball, second ball, huh?
And also lack of communication as well.
Yes.
No urgency.
Yes, more that than anything else by PLDT in that first set, and they could not recover anymore. That's next led. In the meantime, Ceballos.
Very deceiving. This is what she's volley skills here. Mid-air, switching speed. A delicate
Power all the time.
Exactly.
5-6 scout. That's a mess.
Now this happened also, Sir Seven, the first set. Committing a lot of errors in a row here.
In succession. If you're next led, you need to play defense here.
Yes.
Really. Can't win just on offense. Ceballos.
Yep.
Filling up that corner.
Allowing next set to gain any sort of momentum here. That is a high set coming from Alcantara.
Afraid of our blocks. It's not firm enough. Ooh, that hurts. Yow, 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 in front of coach. Oh, boy. But they led, to be fair on that statement, they led actually during several stretches in the first and the second set.
The execution.
But maybe now is the time for a better, even keel outlook here. Ceballos, who has 7 points, make that 8 already for the veteran. Tegashon. On 2 we go. It is still alive. Almonte.
Predict.
Kept alive. Arrado makes it a set. Pineda says, keep it alive. And it died in the water. It's the second ball. Too far to handle.
Fiola Ceballos doing the heavy lifting in that sequence.
Ceballos is also with 4. And here comes Cruz and her serve. Ceballos fires a bullet and gets it before the line. Makes it 13-10.
First attack point. Challenging the block of Niegos with that cross-court at 10-7, right?
Yes. And they settled down, found a way to get their rhythm going. Niegos and her serve. They got some service aces as well. Ceballos says, take that!
Ceballos has been targeting that.
Spike of the set at inyo ng Duncan.
Having the middles as a significant threat.
And you know, you get this feeling that Capital One seems to be playing heavy. They have to lighten up, I guess, and be a little more enthusiastic. In the meantime, there is the first point of PLDT. PLDT trying to look for its 3rd straight win. On the other hand, Capital One still looking for its first after losing their first 2. There was that game against Cherry Tigo wherein they had the 2-1 lead, but they still lost it in the end. Cut shot in the air, acrobatics by Ceballos. Davison, sliding set. It's alive, no whistle, we play on! And that hole remains a black hole really for Capital One. Gumagalaw pa siya. Kung minsan may matangkad, hindi ganun bilis gumalaw eh. Ceballos hammers that down and the nail is ready in the wood.
To the service area.
Yeah. She has stayed there.
Reyes has 1, Santos has 3, Ceballos has 2, Palomar has 1 here in set 3 alone.
set up. Block. But it's out.
Ceballos is also 3 for 3 here in the third.
Des Clemente serving. Oh, wicked shot. Ceballos with 11. Here's another look.
Sitting on top. Gaston. Straight to Davison. Ceballos will swing. And just avoiding that ball
from Ceballos. And this is also her specialty, just getting a check
on behalf of Davison. Down 4 points here. Legacion, good serve. Dapol will swing. Tip ball. Ceballos read that one and she will get the set. Goes cross court. Nabor to Robles. Just a miscue there, and Ceballos will take care of things.
A bit scrambling in that sequence, but managed to make a way.
But Ange Legacion serving straight to Nerva. Perfect pass, running attack by Pauline. They'll get this opportunity. Ceballos with that swing. Nobody home.
To Ceballos. This is the set she likes. Quick. Same spot in zone 5.
Also, sign of a great athlete there. First ball is good. Ceballos will swing. This time she goes down the line.
Earlier she went for that cross court zone, going for that down the line. Also targeting the smaller setter in Alina Picard.
Smart serves. Good pass. Legacion to Ceballos. Oh, she gets a
chance. Here. Nothing too fancy, just touching the hand of Alina Picard.
Del Palomata coming off from her services in the national team. Ceballos there. She will get her first point.
And more substitution for the side of Petrogas, MJ Phillips, and Chi Saet already on the court.
New setter. Good up by Alcantara. Ceballos. She's blocked, but that's outside.
Yeah.
Not only to young athletes, but also to our breadwinners out there na patuloy sa pagkayod. Chicken Paneng, sabi nyo nga, walang pipikit. Kapit. This third set is gonna be interesting. Back to the panel.
It's going to be interesting indeed, and Kat Arado continues to do what she does best, saving a lot of balls and keeping the ball in play. PLDT celebrating that last sequence.
And ang hirap patayin ng bola actually to si Kat Arado.
Kita din doon sa slow-mo, kita nyo lahat yun, talagang kissing the line. Ceballos, talagang dinaan sa power. Ceballos, who hindi siya katakaran, pero she is very precise. Also one of your favorite commentators in basketball.
Drop shot, Ceballos.
Quick side out for Fiola Ceballos.
Petrogas looking for 2 more points to win the third set. PLDT right there with them. Getting that point. Fiola Ceballos just keeps hammering the ball.
Ganyan, of course, Ivy mentioning that the wise words though coming from her na kanya-kanya. No? Their resolutions, it's a chance for people to set up their goals, but also for her, she believes they put in the work and you get the results.
That's right.
I heard something about the middle blockers.
Yeah, you definitely have to activate the middles because a lot of the sets are really be given to the wing.
Scramble, play continues. Ivy with a dive. Nilipat sa kabila. And again, blocked by PLDT, Ceballos. And she has been limited here. Cal forced to get the first ball. Back with PLDT. To the middle they go. Second try. Ceballos powers it through.
Playing here in the third set.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan.
Good distribution of points here on the Chocomucho side with Rondina leading with 8 points. Dindin with 7 points. Dindin Manabat also right behind her. And Ceballos with a quick point there.
Pag si Del Palubata yung nasa harap mo.
And this is when the time on the court will really pay off. Experience will teach you that. And let's see if Chocomucho can adjust. They're still in the lead, but the lead is diminishing. And sometimes it's really just the timing of your errors.
Exactly.
Makes up for it with that perfect reception. Ceballos just hitting it off the blocker, knowing that
Chocomucho Titans. Well, at the Dagat, I was able to catch up with her and her daughter Chloe right beside her, as she says,
too strong to contain.
And she already has accounted for 11 points.
Good serve.
Ceballos. Ooh. Still the same serve. That is blocked, but they are unable to keep it afloat. She's right on track direction-wise, but perhaps in terms of the ferocity, a little too strong. A cut shot delivered by Dakis. The push by Davison. Gonzalez with the elevation. Nice kid to the floor by Alcantara. Ceballos hits it off the hands.
We know Fiola Ceballos being...
Jessie De Leon, of course, played for UST, and of course we all know Caf played for the Lady Spikers of De La Salle. In the meantime, from the back row, Davison tries to get it to crawl across the net. Jonella makes it a set. Arrado.
Louis.
Cut shot. Counter. Davison, Fajardo checks the horizon. Ceballos nails it. Coach Ralde is correct in saying they're not yet out of the fire here.
Can't be complacent.
You can't, don't want to disrespect your opponent. Ceballos zeroes it in.
Nika Reyes following her 10-point output against Farm Fresh. Serving that ball in. Touch the ball. Dug up by Angge. Erica sends it left. Fiola, yes! And just as Anne mentioned, piece of piece tayo kanina.
To witness this first set.
We're gonna reach the magic number 30 in set 1. Gemma, dug up by Savvy. Angge to the left. Ceballos against 2 blockers. That's a check.
And just 1 point needed now by PLDT. Shuffled into different roles, different position. Something that they embrace.
22-19, MG blocked again. That net defense has been excellent for PLDT.
Blocking. And at this point, it seems that PLDT is...
BDL back at it. Good pass. Ceballos blocked. Coverage present. Arda to turn around. Jessie will give up a free ball. Streamline to the quick. Chance on the other side. Ceballos will push. And a miscue for the cool Smashers. It is 2-0 in favor of PLDT.
Spots on the other side, challenging the defense of Streamline.
Ganun na nila kakabisado yung palo ng idol nila sa PVL. Mafe. MG. Tip. Majoy keeping it alive. Back row for Savvy. Mafe right there. Kyla, Michelle, got a hand. Majoy putting it up. Chase for Angge. Now it's Fiola. Ooh. Touch or not.
In the meantime, whoa, that cross is over. That does not cross over. This is very much in play. The defense has been
the Zeus copy Thunderbells. I believe that's the first placement tip.
Yeah.
And it all starts in training. How you train is reflected in how you play. And I think that's also why coaches don't talk too much in timeouts. You should know what you're doing already.
And most of the preparation is done in training.
Yes.
Big shots being denied. Ceballos can't get it to stay down. Big shot that time coming from Arroyo. The tap from the rail. Arroyo tracks it down. Gonzaga cuts it up. Kept in the air by Mika Reyes. Ceballos.
Job. Try to exploit the hole to no avail. A counter with Fiola. No opening. Job through and through. Fajardo onto Majoy. Nice rally again.
Ooh.
Mitch Gamit with a hammer. Nice save by Catarado. Here's a chance for Zeus. They go to Mitch. And met at the net.
And that second attempt, PLDT already knew.
That is going to bounce in. It drops.
It looked like it was going to sail out, but the Fiola Ceballos, very accurate in that serve.
That's it. And this actually, when you look at the quarterfinal matchup, a lot of people circled this matchup to be...
It's a must-watch.
Yes. No disrespect to all the other matchups.
Ooh.
But it's got everything. It's got the star power. It's got 16-15 Chocomucho. Ortiz. Tubino with a footy, but not in play. All for a 1-0 lead in the quarterfinals. Best of 3. And in a best of 3, 1-0 is huge. Good timeout by Coach Raul.
Great response there. He took away the pressure on CC Rondina.
And stepped up also offense, defense din, ano? Ceballos again. That's what we're talking about. Those deflections have worked. Ceballos again. That's in. They will score. Another match point. Santos. And a chance here for Chocomucho. Rondina. Ponce to Alba. Off the rebound. Alcantara looks at Savvy. It's playable. Ceballos scores!
No one's giving up at this point. Everyone fighting hard for every point. Ceballos.
And that told me, CC Rondina said that emotions were running high for her. Telling me, after ng win, umiyak ako. Di ako makatulog that night. Hindi talaga ako makapaniwala dahil sa daming napagdaanan ng team. CC then adds in her native Cebuano language, maunang kapoy manindot. Meaning yun yung pagod na masaya. Dahil yun daw yung tinabaho ng buong team at hindi sila sumuko.
Only 2 points, but she started in all of the 5 sets in game number 1.
And that's a good pass from Davison.
Underhand coming from Alba to Tubino. Blocked again. Third kill block for the high-speed hitters in set 2.
Offense, pwede na idaan sa defense. We know that PLDT is also a good blocking team.
First set and a half between these two teams. It's been blowouts. But everybody's loving it. It was a blowout in favor of the Flying Titans in the first set.
Block against CC Rondina. Look at that.
There are the numbers for Erica Santos. Short pass coming from Tang Ponce. Santos popping it up. The set by Baron to Ceballos, who's blocked. Alcantara back to Ceballos. Got it. That's still a long way back for Davison and the high-speed hitters. Down by 6. Rondina. There's a nice pass. Ceballos, drop shot. Got it.
A strong hit. They forgot about those drop balls.
So she's the third player in double digits. Santos. Alba to CC. Off speed. Alcantara popping it up. Arado will set it. Ceballos. Oh, what a shot!
Flying Titans are feeling the pressure right now. They're letting go.
2 set points to go for the high-speed hitters. Tubino. Arado right there for the dig. Ceballos again. Oh, back-to-back points for Fiola Ceballos, and only 1 set point to save.
Arado has just been the anchor of the defense of PLDT.
Better pass from Davison. And Ceballos answers against a 2-lady block.
11 for Fiola Ceballos. 4 players are in double digits already. Ganyan din yung nangyari in their last outing.
And the same suspects too.